Equalify Snippets, a weekly video series, bringing a human touch to web accessibility.
Hey everybody, I'm Blake Bertuccelli-Booth, the founder of Equalify.
Hey, and I'm Kevin Andrews, a certified web accessibility specialist through the International Association of Accessibility Professionals, or IAAP, with unlocked freedom access.
So the issue that we're looking at today, let me share my screen here, is the issue around the landmark must have a unique Aria label, Aria labeled by, or title to make landmarks distinguishable. The site that I scanned to find this issue is wordpress.org, a site that we're actively working on with Equalify. And this issue has come up a ton. And so with Equalify, we can see, which I'm showing on screen right now, we can see how many times it's come up, and it's come up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times scanning wordpress.org. To show you how significant this issue is, we're going to have Kevin look at wordpress.org on his screen reader to show exactly like where the problem is for users. So Kevin, if you don't mind, I will stop sharing my screen and hand it over to you.
Okay. And so we're on the wordpress.org homepage, and I'm using JAWS for Windows screen reader. And we'll just look by landmark. Landmarks are, of course, a way that you can easily jump to various sections of a page, like navigation, footer, main area of the page, whatever it is. That's only helpful, though, if it's labeled properly, if the labels make sense. So I'm going to press the letter R on my keyboard.
Navigation region.
Okay.
Main region. Footer navigation region. Logged. Rapid navigation.
So we've got
visited.
So we've got
navigation region.
Navigation.
Navigation region.
Navigation.
Main region.
Main.
Footer navigation region.
Footer navigation. That's kind of helpful. So the problem here is that there are duplicate navigation landmarks, so it doesn't really tell me much beyond that, like, well, which one should I use? What they need to have unique labels, so maybe, utility navigation, secondary navigation, something like that, because right now it just says navigation, so it's really redundant and makes for a confusing and less than accessible experience. I'm going to hand it back over to Blake.
Stop.
And yeah, so issues like this, when you have when you're looking on a screen reader and you have two landmarks that are both called navigations, can be pretty easily solved. The issue itself, I should note, is detected by a scan that Equalify uses called Axe. And Axe has some handy-dandy materials through their DQ University where it tells you how to fix these issues. But one of the easiest ways to fix this issue is just by doing unique elements. So you could have a main element, a header element, and then if you had elements that were, similar, like two form elements or two navigation elements like we have in this example, you just have to add the Aria label to the element, and that will read it out differently on the screen reader. And so once you've added a unique Aria label or you've used unique different elements, it will start to read out properly. And Kevin, you want a demo of a website that has a proper readout of the different navigation elements?
Okay, so we're at duke.edu, Duke University's homepage, and we'll do the same thing and check the landmarks with JAWS with the letter R.
Navigation region. Main menu navigation region.
Okay, so we still have a navigation region, which could probably be labeled a little better, a little more explicitly, but then we have main menu navigation. So that at least tells somebody using a screen reader, oh, hey, this is the main menu navigation. And what I'm looking for in terms of the menu items might be here, right? And then if we keep looking,
main region.
Main, so here's the main content area of the page, presumably.
Link graphic Duke University logo. Wrapping the top, main link graphic.
And then
content info.
Yeah, so then we're in the footer. So this is
Stop.
This is definitely an easy way to check for landmarks, and just adding good labels, and they don't have to be anything long or fancy or whatever. In fact, shorter and more concise the better, can really go a long way to improve the screen reader user experience.
And Kevin, my follow-up question is, when you're labeling things, I've heard different opinions on this, but should you put the word navigation in your label?
Absolutely not. So if you're using a nav landmark, if you're using nav, you don't need to have navigation in the label. And in fact, I would strongly advise to not do that. Otherwise, you'll get things, and you see this a lot on the web. Main menu navigation. So not the end of the world, but it's annoying, and screen reader users already have to listen to so much as it is, so don't make it any more complicated for them.
Great. So we'll be doing these kind of videos of looking at the common messages that are reported and getting some live user examples of why these issues are issues throughout the weeks. We'll be publishing one every week, so stay tuned, and you can't wait to see some more videos. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
For more snippets, visit equalify.app.